Look carefully, don't blink. He covered the wooden statue with some clay until it was round and smooth, then waved his hand to recite the spell. The woman is now wearing heavy makeup, humming a love song, and then her stomach hurts. In just a few short minutes, her belly was as big as a watermelon. She told her subordinates to take advantage of when my stomach is not open. Take me to give birth quickly. A scream rang out. She went to the Good Sisters Witch Academy. They took turns surrounding the woman and chanting spells. Unexpectedly, the demon's strength was so great that even a group of witches could not resist. The woman's belly is constantly growing and seems to want to cut her body. After all, this child must be born. The head witch suddenly came up with a plan. Everyone simultaneously cast their magic to share equally the pain of giving birth to a level 10. Soon, the witches were in great pain, and the woman felt more and more comfortable, as if she were defecating. The baby shot out. The woman was very satisfied. Under the company of the witches, the baby also gradually grew up. She always wanted the perfect boyfriend, so she used witchcraft to create one for herself. She twisted the humanoid wax figure, then wished for his signature look. It hasn't been long. Have you seen anyone looking for a boyfriend like this? Take a pile of mud to form a human figure. If she wants a boyfriend to have any personality traits, she quietly make a wish. The next day will appear as expected. On a night of heavy rain and lightning, she kissed the clay once, then put it in the bathtub, soaked it for a night, and chanted a few spells in front of the candle. The next day in class, there was a new classmate. His appearance was radiant and a little cute. Both of them talked very well. He fits Sabrina's standards well. She quickly seized the opportunity, establishing a relationship with him. Everything is so magical. In the evening, the two met again at the pool. This makes Sabrina very happy, but the boy suddenly said monstrous words. "I'm not the guy you turned out to be. I'm the son of the devil." She suddenly woke up, finding herself again in the bathtub. The wax figure in front of him has grown 10 times in a short time. This made Sabrina very suspicious, but she persisted in believing that what had happened earlier was just a dream, and didn't pay much attention to it. Over the next few days, strange things kept happening. She took a knife to prepare to dissect an octopus, but she just touched the belly of the octopus. Her stomach ached as well. She thought it was just a coincidence, so she tried again. After that, her body gradually changed. The whole bucket of soft drinks was emptied by her in an instant, always carrying a glass of water. Her boyfriend advised her to see a doctor. Sabrina didn't listen to the advice, but threw herself at her boyfriend forcefully. At the moment when the two were passionate, her boyfriend said that her tongue seemed to have something very slimy and rough. He asked Sabrina to stick her tongue out for him to see. Oh my god! This startled the boy. He quickly looked for the door and wanted to leave, when Sabrina went to the mirror to examine her tongue. She immediately went to find her witch cousin. Her cousin told her, "Your body is infected with monsters." This guy wanted to check Sabrina's whole body, because she was parasitic by monsters. The monster will eventually become her host, which when it forms will wreak havoc on the world. Sabrina hurriedly told her cousin to pull it out immediately. He spread out a very powerful meat wrapper for the girl to slowly lie down. He took out a lamp that gave off a white light with a few beeps. Open your eyes wide. Oh my god. Inside was an octopus monster. Her cousin made a hole in her stomach, but as soon as they touched the knife, the monster discovered their actions. If he keeps doing this, the monster will crawl into Sabrina's brain. There was only death. Suddenly he thought of a plan. The octopus monster is an aquatic animal that, if left out of the water, will definitely not be able to live. Then they find the slimy witch who casts magic. Water in the body is constantly moving. Sabrina felt very nauseous. Finally, the octopus monster vomited out. Then she found a boyfriend. Said she was just allergic to octopus. Now it's gone. Don't believe you can see. But things are not so simple. The boyfriend just sat down to pick up the pen. When he stood up again, the classroom has a big change. Everyone in the blink of an eye didn't move and recite the same spell. At the same time, the cousin was also studying the vomited octopus. He was also reciting that diabolical spell. Her cousin understood for a moment. The octopus being vomited up is just one set. The real monster is still inside Sabrina. He quickly went to the classroom to stop Sabrina from causing harm to the world. But Sabrina was now unable to control it, bleeding on his face, twisting his head, still chanting that terrifying spell. Her cousin immediately used witchcraft to put her in a coma and brought her back to be examined. The results of the discovery that the octopus monster was not dead at all and crawled into her brain. Sabrina was extremely disappointed. Cousin came up with a way. But it was very dangerous. If the brain is corroded, the monster without the support of its strength will leave the host. Sabrina decided to try. The witch's spell gradually entered her ears. She was in more and more pain. Her consciousness gradually became hazy. Seeing that she was about to lose her strength, her boyfriend came to her and called her to stop, but Sabrina still wanted to persevere. Cousin immediately froze the aquarium. Monsters are destroyed by them. The movie ends here. This movie is called The Scary Adventures of Sabrina. This is a 2018 thriller.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.